Hi friends, Pastor Bobby here. One of the favorite things I like to do with my children is read them books. Books is a great way to experience a different culture, to identify with different characters, to even travel to a new place in a way. We do that through story. And so I am here today to read a story to you. And as I sit here today, we are about to celebrate Thanksgiving. We're in November and we are anticipating, for some of us, being able to gather with family safely and social distance and to eat food and to reflect back on the year and to be thankful for all the blessings that we have. And in light of that, I want to read a book called We Are Grateful. The author is Traci Sorell and it is illustrated by Franny Lasac. And this book is going to share a perspective from a different culture than most of us experience, and that is a Native American culture, and specifically the Cherokee Native American culture. And so this book is called We Are Grateful, and we're going to learn a new word as we read this book. So get ready as we listen and learn a new word in this book. Cherokee people say Ojali Haliga to express gratitude. That's the new word that we're learning today. It is a reminder to celebrate our blessings and reflect on struggles daily, throughout the year, and across the seasons. Let's practice that word one more time because we're going to hear that word a lot in this book. Ojali Haliga. Fall. When cool breezes blow and leaves fall, we say Ojali Haliga. Got all those leaves. How many of you have been raking up leaves? I've been doing a lot of leaf raking lately. As shell shakers dance all night around the fire, and burnt cedar's scent drifts upward during the great new moon ceremony. As we clean our houses, we wear new clothes, enjoy a feast, and forget old quarrels to welcome the Cherokee New Year. While we collect buckbrush and honeysuckle to weave baskets, to remember our ancestors who suffered hardships and loss on the Trail of Tears, and have hope as our Elsie, Grandma, cradles the newest member of the family and reveals his Cherokee name. Winter. As bears sleep deep and snow blankets the ground, we say, Ojali Haliga. While elders share stories and we savor buttery bean bread and steamy hominy soup, when we feed our animal and bird friends, as older children teach the younger ones how to make corn husk dolls and play cane flutes, while we gather to remember an uncle who was passed on, as men cuddle babies and sing traditional lullabies in the Cherokee language. Spring. When showers fill streams and shoots spring up, we say, Ojali Haliga. While men sing, asking for thunder and lightning's protection of the emerging sprouts that women tend, as we gather wild onions, spring's first food, and serve them with hen's eggs, as we practice patience to sew pucker toe moccasins and coil clay to build beautiful pots, as we plant ani, strawberries, and ancestral stories' sweet-smelling reminder not to argue with each other, as we embrace a clan relative heading off to serve our country. Summer. As the crops mature and the sun scorches, we say, Ojali Haliga. When we grasp our gigs and wade into the cool creek to catch crawdads for supper, as we sink our teeth into the season's first harvest of the green corn ceremony, while we click-clack sticks, chase a small ball, and fling it high at the stickball game pole, when we recall the ancestors' sacrifices to preserve our way of life, to celebrate history, and to listen to our tribal leaders speak at Cherokee National Holiday. Every day, every season, Ojali Haliga. We are grateful. And I'm grateful that you listened to this book with me. Again, this book is called We Are Grateful, And if you would like to pick it up, you can do so at most any bookstore. I hope this was a good way for you to experience a little bit of a different culture and a different perspective than what many of us experience in our everyday life. Thanks for joining me for this book read.